Pizza Tower is a game about a fat, middle-aged, balding, debt-stricken Italian cook and his many trials and tribulations. Lives a relatively normal life for a 90s looking cartoon character, which means a comically evil villain, a floating pizza with a face, cleverly named Pizza Face, comes in. He says he'll violate every law and convention on war to build a giant death ray on top of his tall tower to wipe Peppino's Pizzeria from every plane of existence. And it'll benefit Pizza Face because I don't know, he just felt like doing it. But obviously, Peppino isn't too thrilled about being removed from existence, so he gets really pissed and chases after him at such speed that fighter jets would really be put to shame. And then Pizza Face floats at a speed that exactly as fast as Peppino, but just staying a good 3 meters away, and floats all the way to his tower, to his. Firstly, begone these ideas of logic and explanations for things and oh yeah guys, let's explain the fun out of this game. Anyways, enough about being a hypocrite and explaining the game. Time to explain the game differently. Yay! Now we get to the save screen where Peppino sits in his stool, looking sorry for himself, staring at his own sad face. He's probably sad because you can trip out of him by checking in, but put him in the dark for too long and but I got you. Moving on from that, we walk into the actual pizza tower, see Pizza Face's old school photos and his marriage photos, and walk through this questionably hygienic door into it's a tutorial. It teaches you how to move and stuff. Main things you need to know are these things called top-ins, which are the 5 main collectible things, apart from the 1 treasure and the 3 secrets and the second lap that you get in a level to get points. You've got mushroom topping, cheese topping, tomato topping, sausage topping, and pineapple topping. So these aren't toppings, but as part of the pizza, and 1 should never be on a pizza. So in reality, 2 toppings. And yes, they have no G at the end. Again, shut the fuck up and stop asking questions. Most of the tutorials just spent on familiarizing yourself with movement options. This game is like a Wario Land. It's less about precise movement, more about momentum. Good thing about this game is unlike all the other Nintendo-inspired fan games, it probably won't get a cease or cease to exist letter as a result of it being made. Anyways, at the end you meet Pillar John, a pillar who's bruised, tired, and really doesn't want to put up with this anymore. So you put him out of his misery, and the blocks that were once transparent, which are John blocks, solidify and activate. Pizza time begins. You get more collectibles and you have to get out of the level before the timer ends. He wakes up and Pizza Face catches you. He does. Tough shit, buddy. Gotta restart. It's a tutorial, and this is where, you know, the actual game begins. Alright guys, I'm not going to dwell on each of these levels for too long since I actually want this video to be out within March. So I'll list its theme, interesting things about the level, how it changes during pizza time, and achievements. The level starts pretty normal. The theme is like grey with a side of black. I mean, I think it's meant to be a graveyard for all the Pillar Johns that you're going to kill. Meet some cheese slimes, fork knights, fuck you, and run through the level. You also meet a Swedish monkey, stop asking questions, and it throws bananas at the floor that launches you forward. It makes you able to kill enemies, including this piece of throw yourself at John, killing him instantly, and then run out. Nothing of note really happens, apart from mini Johns that break your jaw instantaneously if you get too close, which will appear for most pizza times from now on. Then you go down this alternate route, which is, you know, pretty cool, I guess. Achievements involve destroying all the dead John blocks, which is a very easy and boring achievement that most people accidentally do. Primal Rage, which requires you to go for a perfect combo P rank. Holy shit, talk about taking it up and all. And quick as hell, which is complete the level in under 2 minutes, which I sucked at for a while, because I can't go fast. But eventually, I just succeed after hours of trying, but only just. Now we've escaped this one, we go on to more castle themed, reference to RuneScape, and is similar to the first level until a bit in where you find your first transformation. A sword. Pull it out, get struck by lightning, and you'll hold it while wearing super duper heavy armor. You can ground pound, once you go down the decline, start sliding, and you can't be stopped, unless you stop yourself. Just like a warrior, like these power-ups do restrict your movement options, but do other things as a result. They're actually named transformations, but not power-ups, because they don't make the level easier, just change it. You kill a stupid rat, that's the actual name. These enemies are stationary, don't hurt you, just block your path, and it can only be killed from level gimmicks and transformations. Priest forgives your sins, then you get untransformed, because transformed you can't really fit through doors for some reason. Meet Pepperoni got, and it's already dead. Throughout this entire playthrough, I've never actually been hit by one of these guys, unless it was intentionally for the achievement in this level. Do some stuff, kill John again, and leave. Achievements include becoming a bull, like I mentioned earlier, carry fork knight, and not hitting the wall while in night form for the entire level. Ancient temple theme. There's these cheese blocks that disappear after like a second. Throw some bombs, which are not an annoying mechanic to deal with at all. Get a key, open a door, throw more bombs, meet a pizza box goblin which throws bombs, a pencer, a pepper fencer, destroy John and leave. Achievements are don't get hit by explosions, destroy a load of these cheese blocks, and volley bomb, using a bomb from a pizza box goblin to kill a stupid rat. Setting the closest you'll get to Guantanamo Bay in this game, there's these flying anchovies descend deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, get lit up by Bloodsauce, sliced by pizza cutters, go in this really dark section, go into this coldish section, and well, murdered John. What I find cool about this level's pizza time is it makes you just go up the side of the level pretty quick, which is cool. Achievements include don't set yourself on fire from Bloodsauce, don't get hit by a pizza cutter, and super jump for 2 seconds while escaping. Pretty standard but fun. He's the boss of this floor, is a Pepper, who is a narcissistic eyes, who's really easy for a boss if you've ever played a video game before in your life and are like paying attention somewhat. He charges you at an incredibly slow speed, attack and grab him. Here's again, but a fake out this time. You grab and attack him. He tries to ground pound you, he does it really slow, you grab and attack him. He does that again, but bounces around a bit. Grab him in the air and attack him. Then he goes into a second phase, which is that, but like 50% faster. So yeah, something makes me think the bosses were probably an afterthought, but they're kind of good, bar this one. Achievement for all the bosses is just to do a hitless run, so I won't mention their achievements again. On to floor 2. Now we're on a western themed floor, and what a great way to start off than with a desert. Visually, this is one of my favourite levels, and it's not too bad in the gameplay department too. Meet these tribe cheeses, go into a pizza mart, because not even native owned land can escape capitalism. Lay off the sausage cashier and leave. Break some stone that for some reason is only breakable in one place and takes time to collapse. Get some spice from Kentucky Kenny and become this thing, and obviously be blessed for your sins. Go for another pizza mart, get kicked by some cows that look very real, and go into an alien spaceship because duh. Meet some olive aliens, kill them, go inside another pizza mart because not even alien owned land can escape capitalism, kill John, and go into another pizza mart because not even the fear of death can escape, and finally leave. Cool achievement is dancing around the totem to create rain. Graveyard themed and is filled with graves and is filled with corpses that you ride on. Yeah, very respectable to the dead. Also the mini johns are here without pizza time now, so say goodbye to your jawline. Meet bandico chickens, meet a mushroom ghost which makes you go white as a sheep, and this allows you to pass through cheese graters and a gabagool. This is the second reference to the Sopranos, the first being the character you're playing as. As a ghost, eat some ghost peppers and ram yourself at enemies like a SCP-096. Kill Pillar John, but he's not going down without a fight, as his vengeful ghost follows you throughout the level. If it catches you, you get transported to the back of the room, and yes, he can even transport you back while you're in ghost form as well. Surf yourself away in the corpses of the fallen and beat the level. Cool achievement is surfing on every corpse. Set in a farm with a special guest. You don't know him. You don't love him. Mort the Chicken! I'm doing a summary for Mort the Chicken, the video game for PS1. So the world is controlled by chickens, and they find a commander from a different dimension ruled by cube-like creatures called the Bullion, and their leader, General Cubicles, has mistaken the stacks of hay for kidnapped citizens. So they start a cross-dimensional war and launch the invasion through a fucking well and kidnap all of the chicken's children. And Mort, being the only based and clock-pilled individual here, has to go save them all by entering the cube's dimension. 35 minutes, the most astronomical platformer ever, which is why the game sold a cockillion copies, beat the final boss, Cube Face, and the war is over because they realize they are really stupid and that's not a citizen of your reality, it's just a stack of hay. General Cubicles has to make a public apology and he probably gets coup d'etat the next day brutally. Only cool achievement in this level is finding the Mort Cube, which is probably a reference to the game. Takes place in a saloon. There's gunslingers, and yes, you can torch a bullet to reflect it. There's beer bottles you can smack, cards you can flip, stupid fucking wooden horses that you have to race with, otherwise you get locked out of getting a topping. I kinda don't like this mechanic, but hey, even gold can't be perfectly pure. You also ride on sausages. Hey, look at me. Don't. There's these fans which blow buttons that only open the door temporarily, so you have to get there before you smack your face on it. Get a key, open the door, smack John's stupid face, and leave. Starting off, because he's a man, or more accurately a cheese slime of honor, gives you a gun so you can duel each other. Fires other cheese slimes, slide tackles you, throws dynamite, and these cardboard cutouts of cowboys fall from the sky as well. Deal enough damage and he jumps up into the air, spraying a large part of the uranium with pellets with such inaccuracy that a 900 ping TF2 free-to-play could aim better. He proceeds to somehow pull out a missile launcher and summon the undead at once, and he somehow pulls a flamethrower out and a welding mask, then he summons a cow airstrike. Yeah, so compared to Pepperman, there's a lot more to unpack, and it's a lot harder, which is good because these bosses actually need to stop lacking before I change the thumbnail. The second phase is put everything that you just did, but in the dark, which really isn't that bad of a difficulty spike, if that spike even exists at all. At the end, you get into a duel, and whoever shoots first wins. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory to what happens. On to floor 3. Yeah, different floor. This one is less strictly themed, so it's considerably sillier. First level is Crust Cove. There's these morbidly obese cheese slimes that spit at you. This emoji. Climb out the caves, and now we see the sun. It's a real sun this time. There's these pineapple toppings that hate you and only want to hurt you if you come on top of the way. Also, I just want to point out the music here is fucking bussin'. And you became users from pure Italian rage. Go into the SS ship. Meet a bomb goblin that's pirate themed this time, and get into a barrel. Yeah, so this kind of just becomes like one of those auto run levels in Mario Maker for a bit, which I'm fine with, because it's still satisfying to play. Get a key, open a door, and experience what it's like to live.
This was removed for the offensive, just imagine the funny.
Meet pirate themed bomb goblins 2077 edition, and barrel your way through the level. Get taken by a lazy river that's taken Tren, wipe John from this plane of existence, and be in a barrel and
again, too offensive, so imagine I'm funny.
For the rest of the level. Before I start this level, I'm going to address it. Now, this goes hard. Now I will actually begin the level. Come reverse Ratatouille from months of character development in the background. It was probably classified as animal abuse, though a giant rat probably doesn't need the protection of the law. Find a pizza gnome, travel through the forest and deliver it to a pie maker. Get another one, deliver it to a log cabin. Find another one and deliver it to a blacksmith. And you get the idea. Kill John, become Peppino again and deliver another one and leave. Yeah, so borrowing from Devil May Cry, you can ride rockets, destroy these cheese asteroids and go into these olive bubbles and float upwards and then find these weird blocks that have to be triggered to either appear or disappear. Fail a section straight out of Geometry Dash, get inside a rocket and go to a totally different planet, avoid some pizza portals, go inside another rocket onto a completely different planet made out of cheese that's been colonized by the pizza tower, kill John unexpectedly using a portal and fly all the way back conveniently to the exit. Cannot describe the mostly irrational disdain I have for this level. Look, there's this grease ball you kick around, and the first few holes are fine, but the fucking second, that ends. The suffering is nothing like anything else. Look, I don't know if this is because I'm impatient, I'm an idiot, I'm unlucky, or some mix of the three, but this just sucks. Look, you get bowled into this fry course, and yes, the course part is a pun. This isn't too bad. Soda is worse by a lot, but it's still bearable. And the final course. Now, this is easy. And the auto run section preceding it. But then the second grease pool appears again, you get the idea. You sprint at Mach 4 to the end of the level and just glide it's over. Oh my god. Reference to the Noid, which is a manifestation of all the challenges inherent in getting a pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less. It's a Domino's mascot, it's weird. So you fight in a boxing ring, get filmed by his lackeys while doing it. He rides on a skateboard, he jumps on a poker stick, he throws bombs from a balloon that's also move and debatably are sentient. But that's not the only thing he throws back. And he also fingers you. Flies using a jetpack, smiles, and once you're beaten up enough, this happens. Yeah, I'd be pretty freaked out if my giant inflatable copy came really close to me. Anyway, he summons Noisies that can get thrown at him, smack down with his pizza crusher, explode, get in a good old-fashioned fist fight. He pulls out an entire machine gun somehow, but thank God, his wife takes him away to do something. What's he doing with his wife? Anyways, on to floor 4.